Hi YouTube, my name's Sean Connors and this is a quick follow-up video to Dragon Age that I've recently reviewed. And I just wanted to give a recap about how that's going. Just to let a few of you know, the group that I'm running it for, there are 4 inexperienced players and 2 experienced players. The 2 experienced players have got a lot of experience of recent systems and they're very big D&D fans, except for 4th edition. So they understand a lot about crunch, and obviously Dragon Age is rule light. And has that been a problem? Well, initially to convert the experienced players across, yeah, it was a bit of a problem. But once they saw the dragon mechanic that was in this game and began to see what the stunt system could do, you know, they got into it a great deal. I think the only part of the system that probably still needs quite a bit of work at the moment is that I've never been a huge fan personally of systems that put the character, particularly the magicians and stuff, having to roll a dice to see if they get the spells off every time. I always find there's a little bit of a weakness. However though, I think it's a good enough system, I think it's fun enough, and because of the types of people that are playing it, they're all getting a lot out of it, and I think it'd be very easy to convert them after this into other types of RPGs where there may be a bit more crunch on it. But actually, you know, I've said this before in other videos, the one beautiful thing about the hobby right now is there's going to be a lot more systems that are going to come out like Dragon Age over the next year or so, which are going to be a lot more rules light. And that is really good because it allows beginning referees to not worry too much about knowing every rule. It allows inexperienced players to come in and savour the hobby, because I've said this before in another video and I really want to illustrate this in this one. This hobby, thankfully, is a bit like the best book you've ever read and the best film you've ever watched, all rolled into one when you get all the components right. And thank God for games like Dragon Age, where bottom line is you can get a situation where something very simple has been turned into something a lot of fun for a lot of people coming into the hobby. I'm grateful for that, and I'm really hoping that we'll see a lot more of this in the next few years. Don't get me wrong, I love my crunchy games. I love knowing a lot about the rules and I love breaking them down and developing characters and working things out and all that. However, definitely before you get to that point, you have to have something to bring people into the hobby. So we're going to need more games like this. So as a follow-up to Dragon Age, yes, we're having fun. It's been really good. The stunt system really makes it. I have some reservations over the magic system purely because I'm not a great fan personally of somebody who wants to do something and it doesn't necessarily work. You know, it doesn't really inspire me. Particularly in Magic, the way that perhaps it was intended. But however, small point aside, it's a good system, and perhaps when we have a few more months under our belt, we can really come back and review this product. But if you haven't already catched my full review on it, please do. It's well worth checking out, but I just wanted to update you where I am at this moment with this system and what we're currently doing. Anyway, thanks very much for your time. Happy gaming. Until next time. Bye-bye.